Hello, wonderful lot, and I'm here today for you for this upcoming super full moon on the 6th of October. And I feel it's very, very special. We already kind of looked at the general idea of October that invites us into harmony with self within. Now, you understand when we are in harmony within, this is actually what we are vibrating and glowing out there in the world. So for me, this is very important. Now, this super full moon is so special for me. And it is because the sun and the moon are in opposite to each other. Doesn't happen all the time. And we see that especially with the lunar nodes, but we also see that for any time, age, whatever we want to call it, like the Aquarian age has Libra opposite, the Piscean age has Virgo opposite, the Aquarian age, of course, has Leo opposite. And this moon, this time for this full moon, is actually in Aries. And Aries was the time about 4,000, 5,000 years ago, so the time of the Greeks, we could say. And we feel, astrologers, spiritual people, mystics like myself, we feel that actually Aries has never grounded in Libra. And now, on the 6th of October, by the way, the birthday of my grandfather, who passed, of course, a long time ago, but still I want to honor him here for a moment. We have this opposite. We have the moon in Aries and we have the sun in Libra. So I would like to invite you into doing what you feel is true for you. Dear, this has to do with courage. We can't hold back. This full moon is inviting you to truly understand who you are and not really what you want, but what you are here to do. Yes, Aries is action. It's free. It's a maverick. It's a map shifter. It's the one who creates new stuff and doesn't care. And stay with me for a moment. Yes, we need to care. The Libra will take us into the caring, but it doesn't care of the external approval. So Aries is that sign who has it all within and who's going out there and takes the action. And that's not a bad thing. But of course, in the Aryan age, and we're still struggling with that because it was never harmonized in Libra, it went into control and power over, conquest and conquer, comparison. And my favorite story, of course, of Plato, the ring of Gyges. When we have an opportunity to hide something like with an invisible ring, which is the ring of Gyges, then many of us have chosen to do that. And so I'm inviting you, what is your ring of Gyges? What are you using to be invisible that is not in integrity and in truth with you? This is the question I really want to bring to you today, apart from a few others that are coming up very soon. And so what if we don't need a ring of Gyges? What if we can just shine? And of course, Aries can often be heavy. It's also the symbol of the Fool in tarot. So yes, it steps over and just does whatever it wants. But it's not about that. Aries in integrity and Aries balanced in Libra is very, very powerful. And isn't it amazing how the cosmos and the divine is inviting us all the time to dance together? It's not against us. So I'm inviting you, so second invitation, step out of all the roles that you have played of surviving, sacrifice, lack. Big thing. We live in so much lack. Yet I can assure you, this planet is very abundant. We just don't know how to be in harmony. We went to this beautiful Amazonica fair yesterday here with us in Tarapoto, showing actually the different areas of Peru and how much connection we actually re-establish with nature, to that abundance that there is. But of course, if we feel in lack, how can we connect to an abundant planet? Kind of hard. So I'm inviting you to be that pure Aries spirit, that spirit of the Fool, who trusts in its insights, who trusts in his passion, and move ahead with Libra. And of course, Libra is that beautiful sign that brings everything into harmony. It doesn't mean that you sacrifice yourself again. A lot of Libra people that I know too, and of course I grew up with a grandfather who was a Libra. He was kind of pleasing and trying to get his way around because he didn't really have the courage to be who he truly was. And that's okay. This doesn't come from a place of judgment. This comes from a place of compassion and love. And of course, he's long gone, and still today, because the full moon is obviously on the 6th, I feel him so close. And so when we come into that justice, into that balance, it's a little bit like the Ho'oponopono. That actually doesn't mean forgiveness. The meaning of Ho'oponopono in Hawaiian means restoring harmony. And for me, Libra is that, restoring harmony. There's also a story in the Hawaiian Mu history that goes in the same direction. How light is your heart? And of course, in the Egyptian, that is all connected. We have Ma'at, one of my favorite. They say it's not really a goddess, but let's call her goddess for today. Where when one passed, they had to bring their heart on her scale. She would pull out her feather, put it on the other side of the scale. And if our heart was as light as the feather, we actually evolved. We could move on. We didn't have to come back into the same suffering and conquest and comparison and whatever and control over. We could actually evolve. And so I feel this full moon is very beautiful, very profound. And I'm inviting you into the spirit of Aries. I can do this. This is so amazing. This is in me. This is my uniqueness. This is my freedom. I want to do it. And I do it in love and in harmony with a very light heart. And of course, I brought some flutes to the hammock. It looks like rain, one of the reasons why I'm in the hammock, but I still love my hammock. So this pentatonic flute, I almost want to call it the Ma'at flute. It's called South Wind by the maker, but I feel this pentatonic harmony really represents that fire, that action of Aries, as well as the harmony of Libra. Of course, if you want to know more about the whole astrology, what's happening in the sky and all of that, I put a link for Heather Ensworth in the description so you can check out all the other stuff that's going on. But for me, this supermoon, I want to focus, and I'm inviting you to focus on bringing your action, your passion, your ability to make that quantum leap into harmony. And it's not just for you, it is actually for all of us, because this is a collective journey that we are on. So go within, find that harmony in your action, in your knowing that this is the path of the heart. And I'm excited to hear how it works for you. So let me bring you the flute as a vibrational bridge, because I feel, I'm gonna talk more about it, but I feel vibrational mastery and fluency is really one of the most important things for us right now. We get very easily stuck in the old roles of density, of heaviness, of survival, of lack. And unless we know how to dance and be in the mastery of vibrations and fluent, it's very difficult to get out. And I feel now this is possible, not only because the 3i Atlas comet, but many other things. So let me bring the flute to you to find your action and your passion and your inner knowing and your freedom and uniqueness in the harmony of the scale of Ma'at. Let me put you right there, your heart. So have fun with this full moon. Yes, ceremony is definitely on. Medicine wheels are always great because we can release and we can recharge. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite ceremony to tune in. For me, it's a lot about harmony this time, to harmonize the uniqueness and freedom and the action that we take in harmony, the lightness of our heart. So see you soon. So much love from my heart to yours.